Alright, here we go. Welcome aboard. It's been a while. Take a quick screenshot here. Let's hop into the cockpit. Today we're flying the 737 MAX. It's a nice little updated version of the 737. Alright, let's get started. Ground services, connect, set the chocks. Let's set our payload. So today we're taking 14.2 thousand pounds of passengers. Fuel, we need 15.3 thousand pounds. There we go. That's all set up, so flick on the battery. Ground power coming on. The emergency lights on. Packs on. ISO valve auto. We'll go ahead and get the IRSs aligned. It'll take 7 minutes. Align, yaw damper coming on. Oops. There we go. FMC. Pause in it. Take the left GPS coordinate and paste it in there. There we go. So, we've got Philadelphia Tower. Philadelphia.
Solaris 2940 requesting ISF to Detroit.
ATIS is 133.4. Oops. There we go. 133.4.
Philadelphia ground.
Minor. 2.1. Altimeter 3026. Arrivals expect ILS Zulu runway 9er right approach. Departing runway 9er left. Operate transponder on mode Charlie on all taxiways and runways. Advise on initial contact. You have information Alpha.
Okay, so information Alpha.
Philadelphia International Airport 8 is information Alpha 1854 Zulu.
Okay.
Wind 100 and 25 gust 37.
Alright, that's
Visibility
pretty
10.
strong.
Few clouds and 1000. Ceiling 8000 broken. Temperature 19er. 2.1. Altimeter 3026.
3026.
Arrivals expect ILS Zulu runway 9er right approach. Departing runway 9er left.
Departing runway 9er
Operate
left.
transponder on mode Charlie on all taxiways and runways.
121.9. That's ground. Okay. So let's set the altimeter. 302. Oops, that's the rate. That's the barometer.
Clear to Detroit Metro via the Philadelphia 2 departure. Radar vectors, Mike X-ray Echo. Then it's filed. Maintain 4000. Expect flight level 360. 10 attempt to departure. Departure
026. Auto brakes RTO.
125.32. Squawk 3002. Squawk 3003.
2940 negative, so it's maintain 5,000 until 10 minutes after, and departure is on 128.4.
Departure 128.4 and maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 360 10 minutes after.
2940, read back correct. Push and start is at your discretion. Advise ready to taxi.
Call you for taxi /2940.
Alright. I'll call in for IFR clearance. Philadelphia ground, American 2606 with information Alpha looking for IFR to Boston. And get a pencil ready.
American 2606, Philadelphia ground, good afternoon. Clear to the Boston Logan International. Philadelphia 2 departure, radar vectors ditch, then as filed. Maintain
clear to Boston via the Philadelphia to departure. Radar vectors to ditch. Climb maintain 5,000. Expect level 35010 minutes after departure. Departure on 128.4, squawk 3004, American 2606.
American 2606, read back correct. Push and start at your discretion. However, advise the Boeing 737-800 is pushing back at the same time. Contact ready for taxi.
Alright, roger. We have the 737 next to us, so we got him in sight. Alright, that was a big mouthful. That's a long clearance. So, first things first, squawk 3004. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the tower frequency. What is tower? PHL tower is 118.5. Departure frequency is 128.4. We'll put it over here. One two 8.4. And then let's get our routing in. So we are leaving from Philadelphia, KPHL, heading up to Boston, KBOS. We are flying as American 2606. Alright. Departing runway 9 left. Philadelphia to departure. Route. Next page. We'll get radar vectors and then we'll go to ditch. D-I-T-C-H. We're gonna take the J225 Juliet 225 Juliet 225 to JFK Juliet Foxtrot Kilo. When we're arriving, we'll be taking the Roebuck 3. Oops, Roebuck 3 is on this page. Transition from JFK. So, route. Oh, there we go. Our IRS has been aligned. Let's go ahead, transfer this over to the other page, and we'll flick this on over to plan mode. So, let's take a look. Philadelphia departure, runway 09. Let's pull up the airport diagram. 9 left. I see. Okay. I have the wrong page of Philadelphia too. So it's this page. 9 left. Takeoffs. Runway 9 left. Climb heading assigned by ATC. Thence expect radar vectors to first nav 8/fix. Maintain 5,000 or assigned lower at altitude. Expect clearance to filed altitude. Flight level within 10 minutes after departure. So we'll go up to 5,000. That's the limit. And then, oh, that's not ready. So radar vectors. Runway 9 left. So we'll be flying runway heading, most likely. Which is about, seems to be about 8, yeah. Okay, so radar vectors, activate. And then, so we'll go to radar vectors, ditch, as the next waypoint. And here's the J225 airway, JFK transition.
Delay Philadelphia, ground American 1963 with Alpha, ready to taxi, runway 9 left.
And then, oops.
American 1963, runway 9er left. From your position, taxi Tango Alpha Kilo Whiskey.
So, arrivals, Roebuck 3, download the current.
Alpha Tango Kilo Whiskey, American 1963.
So, it goes
It's American 1963, it's
JFK,
negative. It's, you can either take Tango Alpha or Tango.
News,
It's the exit from the ramp. I'm not sure which one you're closest to.
Fex at 2:30,
I'm
Ruiz,
closest
210 to 2:30,
Tango Kilo Whiskey.
all in 17 or
Hey,
above.
it's American 1963.
Okay, you got it. Tango Kilo Whiskey to runway 9 left,
Banky,
American 1963.
16 and above, Roebuck as a 260 knot restriction, 190, 12,000, that's good. Download the current plate here. After Roebuck, we go to Pravi, 11 or above, and then Judy, and then after that we're not sure where we need to go yet because that's not assigned, but that's good. Bring this back to map mode. Bring this display over to my side. Maps. View procedures. Philadelphia 2. Alright. Zero fuel weight reserves will have 10.4. In reserve cost index of 30. Let's see. Blackie Trains, welcome aboard. And then, yep, Blackie Trains. Getting the notification left and right. And then
Lane 2940, ready for taxi.
we're going up to flight level 350.
At 2940, could you say again the airline type? I keep on missing it.
Solaris. Sierra, Oscar, Lima.
139 is V2.
India, Alpha, Sierra.
4.39 is on the
Roger,
trim.
thanks for that. That's later. 2940, runway 9er left, taxi November Kilo Whiskey.
LNAV,
Left, November,
VNAV.
Kilo, Whiskey, Solaris 2940.
So 3004.
American 1963, contact tower 118.5, we'll see you.
Over to tower, American 1963. Thanks for the help. Have a great night.
2, American 2002, that was you calling?
Let's start the APU.
Yes, sir. American 2002, runway 9er left, taxi Quebec, Kilo Whiskey, and caution the Boeing 737 MAX.
Oh,
Quebec,
that's me.
so Whiskey will watch out for the 737 2002.
Okay. Put those lights on. These two on as well. Oh, this guy's leaving. Don't leave me! Close that door.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
Oh, what am I doing? I need to push back. Pre-plan. We want to go back this way to here. I go out like this, and then okay. So I know the engines will take forever to start.
Ground to
So we'll
cockpit,
pull
plan
forward a little.
acknowledged.
American 2002, hold
When you
position.
are ready.
Actually, no.
Holding position,
He's
American
gonna. He's gonna
Yes,
be.
left, 2940, you're currently on Juliet, so take your next left on Quebec, and then follow Kilo to Whiskey.
Next left to Alpha, Kilo, the Whiskey, serve at that Solaris 2940.
We'll go like that.
Ground to cockpit.
No worries, American 2002, you can follow the 737.
When you are ready.
Put the APU bleed on.
2002.
Let's get to the overhead panel. Let's set this up. Yaw damper on, fuel pumps all coming on. Check the APU, we're getting power, so APU gen's coming on. Break this brightness up. Emergency lights on, seatbelt signs I never turned on. Okay, window heats on, probe heats not yet. And then trim air on, recircs on, packs will go ahead and flick off now. We're going up to flight level 350. The elevation at Boston is 19 feet. Collision lights on. Request pushback.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Flash 2940, towers on 118.5, we'll see you.
Contact tower 18.5, we'll see you there, so it's 2940.
And let's move this, bring this brightness up. This brightness up. That brightness up a little. Let's take a look outside. Yep, APU's on. Perhaps it would help if we disconnected all of that. There we go.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Alright, they're connecting. E-cars.
American 2002, over to tower 18.5, we'll see you.
We'll head over to tower, stay safe out there, and have a great afternoon, American 2002.
KBOS. Let's check on the ATIS there. And you can see there's a little wind action going on. It's quite windy.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Okay, release parking brakes. Brakes released.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Alright, here we go. Starting engine 1, start to clock. And 2 rising. So in the real aircraft there's this thing called bowed motor rotoring. It runs, this process, the B-run process, goes through about 30 seconds. It's not simulated here, but there should say motoring here. We'll go ahead and introduce fuels. So it's gonna hover here for about 30 seconds. So once we hit the top of the timer here at 1 minute, we'll start seeing engine start. Yep, there you go. There's the engine start coming on. Because the new design of the engine, there's a tendency for the shaft to bend, so it spins a little extra to straighten that shaft out. That way so it can straighten out, and then the engine will be all good to go. Alright, starter cutout, starting engine 1. Oops, need to reset the timer.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
And we're hitting almost 20%. Introduce fuel. It doesn't actually introduce fuel though. It's still gonna spin for a little bit, for another 20 to 30 seconds. So since I started timer late, it should come on at about 45. Disconnect and go to hand signals, please. Yep, there you go. Fuel's introduced. Engine's coming online. Oh, someone just took off.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have fun up there.
Alright. And Starter cutout. Not yet. There we go. Starter cutout. Stop the clock. Reset the clock.
Philadelphia ATIS Bravo is now active. Wind 009021, guessing 28. Altimeter
Winds are
3025.
calming down. Altimeter is now 3025. 3025 set. APU coming offline. PAX coming online. Bleeds coming off. Probe heats on. Let's call in for taxi. Philadelphia ground, American 2606, ready to taxi.
American 2006, roger, runway 9 left, taxi, November, Kilo Whiskey.
Runway 9 left, fly November, Kilo Whiskey, American 2606. Okay, so we're gonna head straight, then we'll take a left, Kilo. And then Whiskey. Oh, okay, I see. It's a right turn. Okay. I was a little confused there. Let's go flaps 1, 2, 5, and do a quick flight control check. Full left, great. Full right, down,
American
up,
2606, confirm
left
squawk
photo.
mode Charlie.
Right. Swapping mode Charlie, American 2606. Yep, forgot about that. Alright, flaps 5, confirm, flight control check, good, taxi lights on, start switches, continuous, bleeds on, parking brake, release, let's go. You can see on idle thrust this aircraft already starts moving, so... These engines are very powerful in comparison, so... So I'll head up here, and there's Kilo. You can see Kilo as this taxiway up here. And I'll take a right turn. Nice and easy. Okay. I forgot to start Sim Toolkit Pro. Just realized that. That'll be a left turn on Whiskey. This is Tango. Get a little fast here. I don't remember getting scenery for this airport, but this is probably default. It's pretty nice. So this is Kilo 6. then whiskey up here.
American 2606, towers on 118.5, we'll see ya.
Off to tower, 118.5, American 26. Off to tower, sorry, American 2606. I let go of my button there. Alright. 128.4. Let's program that in. Philadelphia Tower, American 2606, holding short whiskey, runway 9 left.
American 2606, Philadelphia Tower, good afternoon. Flighting 110, the wind 090 at 21, gust 28, runway 9 left, clear for takeoff.
Fly 110, clear for takeoff, runway 9 left, American 2606. Alright, we're clear for takeoff. Ding the pass cabin real quick. Turn off lights on. Strobes on. Niner left. Taxi lights off.
On runway 09 left.
09 left. 40%. Toga. Rotate. Oscillate gear up. Go to heading of 110.
American 2606, contact departure 128.4, bye-bye.
128.4, American 2606, goodbye. Philadelphia departure, American 2606, climbing through 3000 for 5000.
American 2606, Philadelphia departure radar contact, climb and maintain 12000, proceed direct ditch.
Up to 2000, direct ditch, American 2606. Alright, up to 2000. Legs. Direct ditch. LNAV. There we go, click that button. So now it'll tell me to climb. Flaps up. Nose up, trim. Flick this over, bring that up. Still hand flying at this point.
you're leaving my airspace to the east. New York Center is not online. Radar service terminated. Frequency change to advisory is approved. See ya.
Frequency change approved. American 2606, thanks. Alright. Hi, Kata. Boston. No, we just took off. Alright, off to Unicom. Okay, let's go up to 350 now, because no one's going to stop us. Alright, we'll start our climb up to 350. This engine node is just screaming right now. Get some trim here. Coming out to a left turn here. Alright, left turn here. Nice and gentle. Transition altitude, standard baro, standard baro. Nice and smooth left turn here. Roll out the turn. And we'll go ahead and let autopilot take over at this point. Turn off lights off, landing lights off, start switches, back to auto, triple W lights off, packs are on, seatbelt signs we'll go ahead and flick off. Let's see, what's the temperature right now? Minus, okay, we need some anti-ice. Flying through some condensation, so... Flaps are up. Smoke mode C. We're all good. Let's take a look outside. Beautiful view. Looks like we'll reach top of climb right on schedule. Alright, so refresh our screen here. So we are American 2606 right here. New York Center 128.5. perhaps we'll contact them. To 8.5. 1 to 8.5. Says, according to VATSIM, I am in their airspace, but he might not be controlling the region I'm flying through, so I'm a little not sure if I should contact him. 128.5. I'll go ahead and talk to him. But, okay, here's the thing. I'm only going to be in his airspace for like a very small, slim section. So I'm not sure if it's worth contacting him now. I think I'll just let him tell me. In fact, here, I'll just refresh this real quick. This guy is at 7,000 feet, this guy's at 3,000, 4,000, 14. Yeah, so there isn't actually anybody who would be in my way, so he doesn't really have much to do with me to begin with. I'll stay on this I'll stay tuned to this frequency in case he says contact me, and then I will go ahead and be ready to contact him. But if he doesn't say anything, I won't say anything. Otherwise, looks like we're having a nice little tailwind here, as you can see. 25 knots from behind us. Nice. Never started a clock. Not sure why this doesn't work. So we got 5,000 more feet to go for our cruising altitude. So
New York Center, how do you copy United 19er?
JFK will be there at 001 Zulu. So we'll be reaching our top of climb in about 3 minutes. New York Center did not copy it. Progress. Boston will be there in about 30-ish minutes. So let's go ahead and move over here. Let's send another ATIS request, because the data that I requested at the beginning of the flight might be inaccurate. So we'll request another ATIS through ACARS. Any ice can come off, we're out of the clouds now. And yeah, that might have given us a little performance boost, but so we'll wait for this VHF in progress to finish being in progress. About 2,000 feet to go. There we go. ATIS has arrived. So the altimeter at Boston, we'll keep notice 3040. So this is telling us we've got winds coming from this way, 060 at 16 knots. So let's see, the runway we'll most likely use then might be down with the current plates. We might be landing 4 left, 4 right, one of those. Let me increase this range. And then, okay, so these are some pretty, it's a good wind there, so we'll definitely need to keep that into account. Looks like 4 left, 4 right is most likely. Or even runway 9. Actually, 9 might be a better option, runway 9. But that's going to be a really long taxi. Okay, so visibility is pretty not bad. 10 statute miles. We've got clouds at 4,000, up at 250 for level 250. Temperature 12, dew point 0.05. Remarks. That stuff I'm not really familiar with how to read, but the first part here is really all I need to understand for now while we're planning. I'm gonna head on over back to VATSIM. We'll refresh it real quick. So their tower is online, in fact. Okay, yeah, so I'm just about to get out of... I'm just about to get out of the airspace here. So, we'll go ahead and head back out to Unicom. And then I kind of want to contact let's see, Boston Tower, where is it? 128.8. 128.8. No, I do not want to switch frequencies, but get that ready.
Peterborough traffic Challenger is about 4 miles off the runway, climbing through 3500.
Okay. So we're cruising along nice and smooth. Update the heading here. Nice and calm flight, nothing extraordinary. Let's visit the passengers. Oh yeah, that's a beautiful view there. You can see FPS is kind of taking a hit right now. Reset MCP altitude. Okay, gotcha. So, flex We'll be down at 230. Actually, I'm gonna do this by hand here. Okay, that is a hard limit. So it should have started our descent way earlier. Knowing this aircraft, it's very, very slippery, so... since I don't think it's likely we'll hit that first one here, Flex does have a 230 strict limit, but we'll just blow through that. We'll aim for something more reasonable here. The 210 limit at Ruiz. Ruiz would need to be 210, above 210, below 230. Legs. And let's see if tower is still online, I believe. Yep. Excuse me. Oh, ATIS is also online. Let's see if we can capture ATIS. 135.0 is the frequency.
Oh,
we got it.
West 080 at 12. Visibility 10.
Okay.
View clouds at 4,500.
Okay.
Ceiling 5,000 broken.
Alright.
Temperature 12. Dew point 5. Altimeter 3040.
3040.
ILS runway 4 right approach in use. Departing runway 4 right.
ILS
All
4
aircraft
right.
read Michael hold short instructions and define altitude. Moderate bird activity in all areas.
Okay.
Numerous construction cranes in the Boston area and in the vicinity of Logan Airport.
That's true in real life.
Initial contact. You have information alpha.
Alpha. Information alpha is current. So let's listen through it again.
Boston Logan Airport native information alpha.
Alpha.
19540 Zulu. West 080 at 12.
Okay.
Visibility 10. View clouds at 4,500. Ceiling 5,000 broken. Temperature 12. Dew point 5. Altimeter 3040.
3040.
ILS runway 4 right approach in use.
4 right. Okay, so I was...
Runway 4 right. All aircraft read
I was
Michael
right
hold
on.
short instructions
Runway
and define
4.
altitude.
Runway 4 is what they're using. So let's go ahead and program that into the FMC here. So they're doing ILS 4 rights here. Let's go over to legs. Roebuck. Okay, so for 4 right, ILS landing runway 4 right from Judy on track 35 to cross Sophie. Okay, so Sophie is the one we're looking for. Judy, and then we need to go to Sophie. Judy, Sophie, Soffee. Oh, no. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Sophie has a 220 knot restriction. And let's aim to be at 9,000. 9,000.
Low altitude alert, Delta 1895. Check your altitude immediately. You're 300 below your assigned altitude. Minimum vectoring altitude in your area is 1,800 feet. Altimeter 3025.
Following flight number 325.
Oh. We don't need to listen to that. Okay, let's finish programming this in. So 220, and then after Sophie, we need to go to Ernie. Ernie, we need to be 7,000 or above, so slash 7,000 or above. Okay, after Ernie, we have Nunzo. At Nunzo, we have a restriction of 210 knots, and we need to go strict 6,000. Nunzo is a strict 6,000, and this is a flyover point, so we need to keep that in mind. Some people might be picky about that. Okay, so for our right from Judy, we need to track to Sophie between 9,000. Okay, Ernie, and then on track to cross Goshi. Oh, what? My bad. Oh, right, this is to the right, so we need to go to. This is actually Goshi. Goshi is 6,000. Is the 210 at 6,000? 210 at 6,000. So that's programmed in now. Let's take a look back here. Goshi. All right. And let's head back over here, and then expect radar vectors to the final approach course. And so we're doing ILS runway 4 right, so it's going to be Goshi, Winnie. So we're missing a Winnie here. Winnie, W-I, and then I. No one's talking to me yet, so that's good. Winnie is 4,000 or above. 4,000 or above. Winnie. Nabo. Nabo is actually a 3,000 or above. That's not right. Nabo Milt is 17. Yep. Ursu. We won't worry about that. But Milt is where we want to capture this ILS. So execute. Head back to legs here. So all this should be theoretically correct, but we'll keep the charts open for now. The next waypoint is Ruiz, all in down to 70. It's getting a little dark. No. We're over speeding. Okay, down to 17. Roebuck. Okay, what about 16? How does 16 sound? It's doable. Let me slow down to 260 knots. Altimeter 3040. 3040. Minimums. Category S, ILS. 200 feet. Two hundred. Init ref. ILS frequency 110.3. Course 020. Oh my. That's not right. 110.3. Let's do that first. 110.3. Standard barrel. Roebuck down to 12,000. Okay, we'll be on schedule. Course 020. Okay, I'll follow the X-plane guidelines. 020. Let's open VATSIM. Tower is still online, 128.8. Flaps 30, reference speed is 136, landing lights, turn off lights on, triple W lights on, and we'll go ahead and flick the passenger signs on now. We're getting there to our 260 knots. Actually, we'll see if I can help it slow down. There we go. Have a little headwind there. That's good. Pro V, we want to be at 11,000. So in fact, we'll go ahead and do that so we can slow down. I think we'll hit our 260 speed limit right on time. Boston Tower is still online. Okay. That's good. So when we're about 20 nautical miles away from him, I'll give him a call. Looks like we'll be a little above the speed limit. That should be okay. Will we hit it in time? No, we won't. Okay. Next speed to take into consideration is 220. 220 knots. Start slowing down. iBus identified. So this is telling me 020. This is telling me 034. And the plate tells me 035. I'll go 034. just to be on the safe side. I don't think this is correct. This is not correct at all. So this is Pro V. Okay, let's see how long it takes us to get down to 9,000. Okay. Sophie, we need to be down to 220. We can probably, hopefully we'll make that in this time of this stretch. Bring some light in. A little floodlight. The night rapidly approaches. Well, you can see here on the ground it's nighttime, but over here it's still bright. We may not actually make this speed. Oh, yeah, I think we will. After Sophie, it's going to be 210 at Goshi. You can see this plane is very slippery. It does not want to slow down. Okay, well, put the speed brakes out. Yeah, even with the speed brakes out, you can see it's not really slowing down too fast, so. Let's see what 7,000 will take us. Goshi is a 6,000 strict. Okay. That's a little worrying. $7,000 will reach there. 6,000 will be about there. Okay. I'm gonna slow down now to 210 because we'll hit about 220 about. Yeah, we're still not hitting 220. This plane does not want to slow down. Let's see, how far are we from Boston? Okay. Let's see, what's the speed limit for flaps 1? Okay, 250 knots. So let's go flaps 1. That'll increase our drag a little and hopefully give us a little more room to work with. Yeah, this is a very steep approach profile for this this aircraft. So getting a little turbulence. Okay, contract the flaps. I mean, speed brakes. pull up the ILS. Milt. Okay. Let's go ahead and start our descent to 17,000. Okay, we'll start slowing down. Speed brakes up. Slow down, please. There we go. Okay. Flaps 2 speed limit. Okay, flaps 1, 2, and 5 are 250 mile restrictions. So flaps 2 increase the drag a little, and flaps 5. Okay, yeah, you can see we're really hitting that speed. Updated ref 135. Keep bringing it down to 135 since it'll take a while. 4 lock, so we're capturing the localizer now. Flaps 10 is a 210 restriction, so we'll go ahead and go flaps 10. Yep, you have the airfield in sight. Okay, let's give Boston Tower a call. 128.8.
Number 101 Kilo Alpha still there. There's no way. I already disconnected from that one. Oh, I guess not. Hey, Hotel, could you log in and then click a tower? No.
What is going on? Start switch is continuous. Okay, let's give them a call. Boston Tower, American 2606 on the ILS for runway 4 right.
American 2606, Boston Tower, 108.012, runway 4 right, clear to land, 1 departure prior.
Clear land, runway 4 right, American 2606. Lackey Trains, hello, how are you doing? We're on the approach now, as you can probably tell. Alright, let's take a look here. About 10 nautical miles, we'll go ahead and go gear down. Predict one. It's I don't think I'm gonna hit a negative 120 landing here. Okay, auto brakes 3.
Responsibilities, you're fabulous, 2681. Monitor Unicom 122.8, have a nice flight, sir. I just want to have a nice good day for this 2681.
Good afternoon, Boston Tower, exec jet for...
Usually I hit 250s, Lackey Trains, that's my typical landing rate.
Subjet 749, Boston Tower, advised 10 mile final, runway 4 right.
Roger, will advise 10 mile final, 4 right, exec jet 749.
Alright, we're on our 10-mile final now, so... Okay, speed still 135. Start switches continuous. Lights on. Passenger signs on.
Boston Tower Jet 224 is at 10,000, just passing Provi, P-R-O-V-I.
Let's capture the glide slope now.
2500. Boston Tower Jet
Okay,
224,
gear down, flaps
intention
15.
is to go ILS runway 4 right like the previous caller. Over.
Exec Jet 224, Boston Tower, advise 10-mile final.
We'll follow the same instruction.
Is that even possible? You have to hit the ground above you.
We'll
Yeah.
radio in at 10-mile final. Many thanks.
Negative 250. Yeah, that's my typical. Plus 10. Yeah, you have to somehow land upwards. Seems to be a very steep glide slope here. But oh yeah, we are a little low. Okay, so we'll go ahead and slow down to 135 plus 5, laps 25, capture the glide slope captured, laps 30. I'm going to sleep now. Bye. Have a great landing. Alright, thanks. You too. With any future landings you have, that is. Hopefully this landing goes well. Alright, let's go ahead and take control. This is my aircraft now. Auto throttle's off.
Boston Tower, Jet 749, 10-mile final for the Atlas 4 right.
Jet 749, Boston Tower. Wind 08012, runway 4 right, cleared to land. Traffic you're following is a max 8 short final.
Roger that. Runway 04 right, clear to land.
Does this simulate? No.
And Exec Jet 749, you do have traffic about 1 mile in trail. And Embraer 170 at 4,400.
Okay.
I do not have contact with them.
Might not be able to respond really well right now. As I focus on this landing here. Okay, sweet babes.
4 right, we're slowing to our final now.
Breaker 4325, roger.
3 approaching minimums.
One last question. Is this VATSIM? Yes, this is VATSIM. Continue.
100.
Boston Tower, good afternoon. Delta
Delta 63 Heavy, ILS 04 right, we're at 17 DME 17.
Check,
Good afternoon.
close, hold.
Delta 63 Heavy, Boston Tower, exit afternoon, reduced to
Brakes
final
up.
approach speed.
We're showing 145 for the final approach speed today.
Delta 63, roger.
3 left.
Okay, manual braking.
Brickyard 4325. Let's have you do this. Join the runway 4
Racers
left
closed.
approach and advise the field in sight.
We'll follow the visual 4 left, Brickyard 4325.
Taxi lights on, start switches, auto, strobes off.
Brickyard 4325, traffic 12 o'clock, 1 mile, same direction, a Challenger at 2000, report in sight.
Inside 4325.
APU coming on.
American 2606, cross runway 4 left on runway 33 right, make a left on November.
We vacated on Yankee, but we'll go. Oh, sorry. So we'll cross 4 left, 33 right, and on right on November. American 2606.
Approaching 3.
And American 2606, that's correct. You can make a left on November though.
Left on November, American 2606.
On runway.
Brickyard 4325, confirm you have that traffic in sight.
Traffic inside 4325.
Brickyard 4325, roger, maintain visual separation from that traffic. Wind 08012, runway 4 left, clear to land.
Clear to land 4 left, Brickyard 4325.
Approaching 2.
This is a very, very, very short runway. 33 right. Okay, here's November.
Delta 63 Heavy, reduced to final approach speed.
Okay, slowing the final approach speed, Delta
Okay.
63 Heavy.
Retract the flaps. Speed brake, retract.
Delta 63 Heavy, your number 2 following a Challenger on the 3 mile final. Wind 08012, runway 4 right, clear to land.
Okay, we see the Challenger, check the winds, cleared to land 04 right to Delta 63 Heavy.
Alright.
American 2606, cross runway 33 left on November, taxi to the ramp via Alpha. Good day.
Cross 33 left on November to the ramp via Alpha. Thanks, American 2606. Alright, we are good to go.
Delta 63 Heavy,
Strobes
traffic 12
on.
o'clock, 3 miles, same direction, and Embraer 170 at 1000, report in sight.
Approaching 1 5 right.
Delta 63, we've got the Embraer in sight also.
Delta 63 Heavy, roger, maintain visual separation from that
Okay.
traffic. You'll be landing runway 4 left today.
Very good, we'll maintain visual separation
Strobes
from them.
off.
And is 33 right available for taxi today?
Delta 63, affirmative.
Okay, thank you.
Let's see, which way do we want to go? This way? Yeah, let's go this way. Not sure where American parks, so take a wild guess. So that flight was about 40 minutes.
Exec jet 749, exit left on Charlie, traffic 3 mile final.
Roger, left on Charlie, exit 749.
Exec jet 749, hold short, runway 4 left, traffic over the numbers.
Roger, hold short, runway 4 left, exit 749.
Okay, let's turn into the ramp here.
Exec jet 749, cross runway 4 left on Charlie, taxi to the ramp via Bravo. Good evening.
Cross 4 left on Charlie, right on Bravo to signature. Thanks for the great ATC. Exit jet 749, we'll see you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brickyard 4325, exit left on runway 33 right.
Taxi lights off.
Exit left on 32 right, Brickyard 4325.
No marshals.
Attention all aircraft, lost in information. Bravo now current, wind 0608, altimeter 3040.
Alright, let's go ahead and park there. Pull that up. Dome lights too bright. APU on. Start switches.
Brickyard 4325, cross runway 33 left on November, and hold short of Bravo.
Anti-calls off, triple W lights off.
3 left on November, and hold
Electric
short of Bravo,
hydraulics
Brickyard
off.
4325.
Rope heat off, window heat off.
Boston Tower, ExitJet
APU
224 has
on.
the runway in sight through the haze established on the ILS now. Range now at 10 miles.
ExitJet 724, roger, wind 0808, runway 4 right, clear to land.
Alright.
Same instruction for ExitJet 224, over.
ExitJet 224, runway 4 right, clear to land.
Clear to land for ExitJet 224.
Delta 63, heavy taxi
Let's
via
record the
runway
fuel.
33 right,
So we
make a left on
started
November,
off
and cross
with
runway 4 left.
Okay, taxi via 33 right,
15,300 pounds. Shut down
04
with
left.
5,
Delta 63 heavy.
10, let's see,
Brickyard
2,
4325, taxi to the ramp via November,
90,
Alpha
10,
Echo
390.
November Alpha Echo to the ramp, Brickyard 4325, thank
90
you.
pounds. Okay. There we go. That's that. So Sim Toolkit Pro. So it said we had negative 236 landing, not bad. Close Sim Toolkit Pro. Disconnect from VATSIM. And let's actually watch the landing. Replay the landing. Let's see how it went. Got a little low here, so. Not quite on the center line. Passenger view. Too fast. Oh. And let's see how it looks. Not too bad. How about from here? Boston in the distance. Here's Boston. Oh man. Yeah, it wasn't the smoothest, but that's okay. Alright. That's that. That's the end of this flight. Thank you all for tuning in on this little short flight. We'll catch you next time.